Hey, what's up, guys, y'all? If getting money was a person and petty was a problem, y'all, Katt Williams has just said checkmate to all these mofos waiting for his response. While Kevin Hart is being unfunny on ESPN, trying to call himself roasting, basically proving everything Katt Williams said is right. Katt Williams said, baby, how about this? How about checkmate? How about I'm going to bring, since we want to talk about jokes, since we want to talk about GOAT status, since we want to talk about selling out tours, how about I raise you? How about this current comedy tour going to be sold out? Because guess what? I got your wife. That's right. Kevin Hart's ex-wife, the one that, they got a complicated history, is going on tour with, Katt Williams. Now, why is this such a thing? Because if you guys don't know, it has long been rumored that when Kevin Hart actually was funny, actually was a comedic genius, it's been rumored that his wife was the one writing all this mess. Matter of fact, it wasn't rumored. Kevin Hart and his wife has come out and said that. We're going to drop the receipts. We're also going to talk about, baby, Katt Williams said checkmate. This tour is scheduled to be everything, y'all. Let's get into this so y'all don't miss anything. Now, before we get into this, let me just say why this is so diabolical. Because if you don't know, Kevin Hart and Katt Williams been beefing for a hot minute. Anybody remembered when Katt Williams said this with all his chest?
For real, here it is, Kevin. I got a show at your hometown in Philly. I'm gonna take my special there. On that stage, we can put whatever you want. A full court basketball court, a boxing ring, 2 microphones for a rap cipher, or you can get your ass dusted in comedy on that stage. But it's $1 million up for each one. That's $5 million, Mr. 28 million in Forbes. I'll be bringing mine in cash, Mitch. Bring yours however you want. And since you're not a puppet, don't bring no white people with you then. That's a $5 million bet individually. You can take it all, or you can take it part and parcel. This is the new movement.
Okay, let's get into this mess. First of all, let's talk about why Katt Williams is the funniest, most diabolical king. Now, if you guys don't know, Kevin Hart's ex-wife, right? Kevin Hart's ex-wife, Tori, shared on her Instagram page that she's going to be going on tour with the lovely Mr. Katt Williams. Now, if you guys don't know, Tori and Kevin were married for 7 years. They have 2 children together. Now, listen to this. And the latest development that's sure to ratchet up the drama between Katt Williams and Kevin Hart, okay? Tori's announced that she's going on a comedy tour with Katt Williams. Tori made the announcement on Monday evening, January 8th. And baby, the whole world heard that shade. She told her 724,000 fans to come see her join Katt Williams on the Dark Matters tour in Charlotte, North Carolina, as well as in Orlando and Tampa, Florida. Now, get this. She also put in a clip of Katt Williams on the interview, his Club Shay Shay Epic interview, where he literally said that he only works with comedians that are funnier than him. And she put up a flyer for the comedy tour. Baby, you can't make up this. Now, why is this shade? Because you guys, it's been rumored for quite a while. And baby, this ain't no rumor. But actually, when Kevin Hart was funny and when he was doing stand-up, his wife at the time, Tori, and also his best friend, JT, were helping write his stuff. Oh, you didn't know that? Kevin Hart's wife was writing all his stuff before he blew up. Now, you can just argue, oh my God, well, his biggest comedy tour happened after they broke up. Do you know what people talk about with joke banks? Every joke that Kevin Hart had was not said why him and his wife were together. However, when they broke up, all the jokes that him, his wife, and JT had written were used in his comedy tour. Okay, now I'm not saying it was every joke, but can we just say that we can't deny the influence? And also, once he had his first breakout comedy special, None of his specials have been funny. I know his last one was kind of sort of funny, but let's not forget he has a whole team of writers, okay? But back in Kevin Hart's old movies, that was all Tori. Again, when they divorced, Kevin, of course, you knew, blew up. But how do we know that they were writing? Well, lots of other comedians, even podcast comedians, have done podcasts and specials saying that Tori used to write a lot of Kevin's jokes, okay? And at least come up with a lot of Kevin's concepts. So what does that mean? Well, if Tori was writing his stuff, back when, if you guys don't know, there was a point where Kevin Hart and Katt Williams were next in line. They were competing against each other to see, in my opinion, who was going to be the next black comic. Because you know that's how it is in Hollywood. There can only be one top black singer, one top black comic, one top black female comic, right? So you basically are in like a Highlander war to see who's going to be the one. Katt Williams seemed like he was going to be the one. The only difference was Katt Williams didn't want to play the Hollywood game. Now, you could say that was smart of him or stupid of him. It doesn't even matter. Can we just all admit that at one point, Katt Williams was up next? He didn't want to play the game. He started speaking out against Hollywood. It seemed like he pissed somebody off and then they tried to destroy them. Cut to Kevin Hart, right? Because think about it with Kevin Hart. People can be like, oh my God, Katt's on this and that. First of all, there's no proof that Katt was ever on anything. Even if Kevin Hart was very, 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 why is it that every time Katt Williams even sneezed, there was a camera in his face? But why is it when it came to Kevin Hart in his own book said that he had gambling addictions, he had alcoholism, that he got left pretty much alone, okay? When he was up next, because his work, he looked like he was talented. When he was up to be next, for some reason, they decided to go with Kevin Hart. So when you say that, oh my God, she wasn't around once he got big, do you understand that her groundwork, that Tori's groundwork, is what put him on the radar for these studio execs and allowed him to even be in the running and even be mentioned with the likes of Katt Williams? Now, again, not taking anything away from Kevin Hart, but you get what I'm saying. Now, interestingly enough, JT Jackson was also, I think, either rumored or Kevin admitted that JT Jackson, his best friend of 15 years, ex-best friend of 15 years, but at the time they were best friends of 15 years, and Tori literally helped write Katt's material. They were the Three Musketeers. This is when Kevin was in his prime. They literally helped him lay the groundwork so that he could catapult into mediocre roles. Might I add Jumanji, okay? I'm just saying. But interestingly enough, okay, it's just a history of Kevin did what he needed to do to be famous. Now, you can say you will snake your best friend, you will snake your wife that helped build you for $200 million. That's your business. But you remember JT Jackson. Kevin actually put the feds on JT Jackson, saying that JT Jackson was trying to extort him, right? Was trying to extort him. And when the girl sued Kevin, because apparently there was a tape that was made illegally, Kevin said that JT stole his credit card information, checked into a room, decked it out with cameras. JT said, baby, we were in on this together because we were going to unknowingly tape this woman. Everybody was grimy, right? Unknowingly tape this woman who happened to be a woman that you were cheating on your pregnant fiance with. And release the tape to kind of catapult you because he saw what Jesus did to Kim Kardashian and he wanted that same deal. I know it's a dumb plan, but this is what happens. Anyway, JT said, no, me and Kevin was in on it. Kevin was like, I was extorted. I wasn't in on any of it. Make a long story short, JT was acquitted of all charges. Do you know how hard it is for the feds to acquit you of all charges? Yeah. So again, it's just super interesting. Now, why is this even more shade? Because once Kevin saw that his star was rising, he started cheating on his wife with multiple people that came to a head when his current wife, Inoki, had posted, an anniversary, happy anniversary, I love you, 8 years together, married 1 year. The only problem was Tori and Kevin had only been divorced for 6 years. Tori actually latched out, right, and said that, that was really grimy, and all this other stuff, right? Inoki, for her part, the only thing she had to say was, their marriage was broken way before I came in the picture. They were separated, living in separate homes. I was never secret. She knew that as well. Well, you know what the funny thing is? One thing about them tables, they're always going to turn. Katt Williams has hired the woman that made Kevin Hart. The woman that he even acknowledged. He only works with people funnier than him. Kevin Hart has been doing all this lame stuff, and who knew Katt Williams was the one to come out with the checkmate, saying, baby, I'm going to say a lot without even saying an MF word, and he got Tori in this piece. I wish I was going to Atlanta. You guys, if anybody does go to any of their comedy shows, let me know what's going on. I've never seen Tori Hart perform, but I am interested to know. Also, if you're wondering how Kevin's current wife, Inoki, who literally was like, oh my God, y'all was been broken up. Don't blame me for the state of your marriage. It looks like that she literally got her wish, and now she's in the driver's seat of the train wreck that used to be Tori's Hart life. Let's also not forget that this same woman that was like, don't blame me, your marriage was already broken, is literally getting candid. She got candid about how she found out, this is Inoki's current wife, that Kevin had been cheating on her while she was pregnant. She said, I don't know who it was. They sent me an edited video of Kevin and another woman. I was pregnant at the time. One thing about of course, I'm not gloating about that, because that must be horrible to find out the man that you love, that you are giving a child and extending his bloodline, is literally cheating on you left and right. But I wonder now that she seems to be in a marriage with a man that has taken liberties and got women running up and through hotel rooms, but yet you still think that's your man, you still think that's your husband, and you still expect them to respect the sanctity of marriage. Again, one thing about them tables, they gonna always turn. And one thing we can agree is Katt Williams said, check effing mate. You got Tori. Yo, Katt Williams is diabolical. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. This is going to be a heavy upload day, and I'm going to go live later. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.